So what is up, guys? Ghost here, and today I'll bring you all a video where we're going to be going over the most overpowered guns in every single Call of Duty here. You see, I did a video just like this here literally 3 years ago, alright, and stuff has definitely changed, and we also have, brand new CODs that have came out ever since I did that video, so we're just going to kind of update it here. Some guns are obviously going to stay the same, but let's just go ahead and see how this turns out. Hopefully you all enjoy the video. Comment down below, what do you think is the most overpowered or the best gun in Call of Duty, or make your entire list down below in the comment section. Also, guys, go to my community tab and vote and comment down below with this here, because I asked you guys to name off broken guns in Call of Duty that got nerfed because they were too good. So make sure you do that, because I'm gonna make a video on those pre-patch insane weapons. But yeah, I'm looking forward to you guys' responses and just making that video in the near future. One last thing before I start, a huge favor, go check out Brac's music here. I've shouted him out in previous videos. He's an up-and-coming musical artist here, and for the little amount of followers he has, I'm just impressed with the quality of his music. He really does sound mainstream to me, at least. Music is very subjective, obviously, but it'll mean a lot to me if you guys do give him a listen and a chance. One of these days, I'm sure he's gonna be up there, and he just needs a little spark to get more traction. So do me a favor, check out his Spotify, his Soundcloud, all of his social media is down below in the description, and tweet him saying that Ghost sent you, just so he knows that we're all supporting him. I just want to do my best with this platform to support anyone I possibly can, make their days, and just be a very giving person, because that's truly what I am. But let's just go ahead and play a little quick snippet of his song real fast, and then I'll start the video right away, I promise.
Beast, cause you eat a lot of shit. You ain't got no grind, you ain't got no wit. Being such a sad piece of shit, kinda hard to admit. Spit on my name, but at least I commit. You just stuck in your lane, you got nothing to gain. All you do is complain about being a lame. Game on Nintendo, no wonder you switch. You ditch the weed, you're praying I miss.
Yeah, that's Brac right there for you guys. Links will be down below in the description. Go follow his social medias and whatnot. But let's start off with Call of Duty 4, obviously being the M16. This M16 is the most overpowered gun in Call of Duty 4. Still reigns supreme, even in Modern Warfare Remastered here. And here's what some people have to say about the M16. So Plug said, COD 4 M16 with a red dot sight. If you play a lot of COD 4 Remastered, you know the struggle. This person says COD 4 M16 because who wouldn't? And lastly, Omar says the OG most overused weapon has to go to the M16 and the OG COD 4 because this is the beginning of it all. And yeah, that's pretty much true. This is like, I guess, the first quote-unquote broken gun in Call of Duty. After this, every COD has had that broken weapon, and this gun is just on a whole entire new level. They didn't even nerf it for the remastered version of Call of Duty 4. They kept it the same, which people are surprised, but not surprised, because it's a remastered, so why would they change anything with the guns, even if it's broken or not? So yeah, that's it with the COD 4. We all know and love the M16. Moving forward to 2008 with Road at War, we got the classic MP40 with stopping power. The damage on this SMG is quite literally unbelievable. I think if my memory is correct and just the stats of this weapon, still run supreme in the same, this is the most powerful SMG that Call of Duty has ever had. It's unbelievable just how far that two-shot kill range is, and just like how it just has that high of a damage output. The downside is, of course, it has insane recoil. If you can two-shot with this thing, then it's okay. Just you can manage fine with it. It has a slow fire rate, obviously, to kind of balance it, but still to this day, it's ridiculous. Going to 2009, we have Modern Warfare 2 with the ACR, UMP45, and the one-man army, Danger Close, Noob Tubes. The classic trio right there, guys. The Holy Trinity. But first off, let's talk about the ACR here. This is literally a laser beam. Zero recoil, very consistent assault rifle. Everybody loves the ACR and MW2. When you think of MW2, this is one of the first things everyone goes back to and uses all the time. In every lobby, I'm pretty sure you see this, but obviously it's not as used as the new tubes, which we'll get to later. But the UMP45 here is also very powerful. It's an insane SMG. It really is. Like, it's a tie between the UMP and the MP40 being like seriously the best SMGs ever in any Call of Duty. But the UMP is solid with that two-shot kill range. But of course, what runs supreme, a decade later, is a stupid one-man army, danger close, broken, noob tubes. I hate to show you guys this disgusting gameplay of me being toxic, but hey, it had to be done to show you guys. This is still rage-inducing no matter the time. I still complain about this when I play MW2. It's in every lobby. I just wish this was nerfed and removed, but it's never gonna happen. And even a decade from now, it's gonna still be there. I would not be surprised. Going to 2010, the start of a new decade right here. We got Black Ops 1. And look at that guy, my teammate was in final stand. I was trolling him for a bit, but for this game, we obviously have the FAMAS and the Galil being the top tier best guns in the game here. The FAMAS, they did nerf it back in the day, but it's still amazing. It's still freaking good, dude. Just that insane fire rate with that 3-shot kill potential is insane. If there is a gun like that nowadays in COD, that would be deemed broken. But obviously in Black Ops 1, it's still broken, and you can manage the recoil very easy with that thing. It's just so much fun to use when you play Black Ops 1. Then the classic, iconic Galil with that suppressor on it, and something that gold camo running Ghosts Pro. You cannot go wrong with that combination right there. This is a very smooth gun here. You know, they brought the Galil back many times in Call of Duty with the other Black Ops games, but it just never felt the same at all with how powerful this felt with that just steady fire rate, that solid damage output. So just the Galil is super nice here in Black Ops 1. Just very, very amazing guns for this Call of Duty here, guys. 2011 with Modern Warfare 3. What, do you guys think me saying the year is kind of like blowing your mind a bit? Realizing that, wow, 2011 was 9 years ago. So if you played Call of Duty back in those days, dude, it's been wild. We've been playing COD for a decade if you've been playing COD as long as I have. But regardless, man, MP7 ACR runs supreme with MW3, the iconic duo here. They still are crazy guns, easy weapons to use, slapping suppressor on both of them, gold camo, just anything you want. It just all works with both weapons. MP7 is a straight up laser beam, and ACR just has that crazy good damage. It's a very consistent assault rifle, so you cannot go wrong with these guns. They're all up in your forehead a lot, but maybe not as overused compared to the other iconic duo, which we'll get to later on in this video. 2012, the year that everybody thought the world was gonna end. December 21st, 2012. Who remembers that? But we got the LSAT with Target Finder, as well with the Scar H. In my opinion, those are the best guns, the most overpowered guns for Black Ops 2. Obviously, this Target Finder suppressed LSAT is probably bringing you guys some, you know, just memories or flashbacks of either dying from it from a camper or just using it yourself. So yeah, this thing is it's so good. It really is. It's too good and just disgusting to use. But then the Scar H suppressor and hook draw in stock is just the go-to setup. It hits like a truck. It feels like an LMG. It's like it has LMG type damage into an assault rifle. Definitely packs a punch. That's why you see a bunch of people using it. This guy says that would be the Scar H in Black Ops 2. Every corner you turn, it's always in your face. And you know what? I do feel that. Every time I play Black Ops 2, if there's a sweaty or just someone normally using a gun and it's a Scar, it's always around the corner. They just melt me with it. This thing beams, straight up destroys. 2013, next up with Call of Duty Ghosts. What a very interesting year here. And this is around the time where I started my YouTube channel, which was in 2014 when COD Ghosts was out in its prime. But as you've been seeing here, we got the good old Honey Badger, guys. The Ghost Honey Badger is just so much fun, man. It's one of my favorite guns of all time as well. This gun is so smooth. There's not going to be like a gun just like this ever in another COD that's gonna feel just this great. And by this kill cam too, we got the Thermal Sound Stem 27. Yeah, this is also another overpowered gun. It's really annoying. It plays Call of Duty Ghosts. You guys are seeing here. Just pay attention to how they play. He was under the truck camping with a Thermal Sound Stem 27. How am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to see that? Like, dude, just people play Call of Duty Ghosts like that, and it truly just makes me want to rip my hair out right now because I like COD Ghosts, but just the player base ruins it, sadly. You know, they can't even play like it's Modern Warfare. Rather, they can't even play like it's COD Ghosts in Modern Warfare. Look here, I'm through the Prestige on both accounts here. My Insanity was my favorite gun at one point on my other account, which I did have it, but I sold it for XP. On my other account, I don't have it no more, but look at here, guys. Look. On my account, that's 30th Prestige. I have 0 kills with the Battle 27 and the ASM1. Yeah. And on my other account, my Battle 27 Obsidian Seed is my most used gun. But as you see here, we're gonna be talking about the Battle 27 Obsidian Seed and the ASM1 Speakeasy, guys. This is the most iconic duo in Call of Duty. There's, you know, probably there's a lot of iconic duos with COD and iconic combinations, but just this here was the most spammed and overused just weapons ever in a Call of Duty. It was absurd. Prom says AS1 and the Battle 27 are the only guns in AW. This guy says, y'all are crazy if you think the M4A1 is overused in MW. AW, Battle, and AS1 were the only guns you see in the kill feed in multiplayer. Then these guys said, at least the M4A1 could be beaten, but the AW, Battle 27, and AS1 are unstoppable. Y'all geeking, saying the M4, the Battle, and AS1 are in every lobby till this date. Then this man says, by far the AS1 and Battle. People even nicknamed the game Battle of Duty. People who voted the M4 have never played Advanced Warfare. Guys, you have no freaking clue. If you've never played Advanced Warfare at all in its prime or just ever, dude, just listen with my word. These guns were spammed so hard. It was so annoying, and it made it worse because they were overpowered variants, the Speakeasy and the Obsidian Steed that people got, so that would melt you even more. It got so annoying to the point where I literally went to 30th Prestige on another account without getting a simple kill with any of them because I was just so triggered. Well, yeah, I just can't exaggerate that enough. Those are the most overused guns in any Call of Duty, still to this day. Next up for Black Ops 3, we have the XMC, the VMP, and the Brac, guys. These 3 weapons here are pretty ridiculous. The Brac probably is the most annoying gun ever in Call of Duty for sure. Shadowblood says, Black Ops 3 Brac, every game I got into, someone had it. Now that's tough. That seriously is harsh, dude. If you go up against a person with a Brac, you're gonna be extremely triggered because it's just a spam gun. It's no skill hipfire, spam, spam, spam. Once one person takes out the Brac, everyone's gonna take out the Brac. Because everyone seems to have a Brac class set up, and the VMP is just a sweaty competitive weapon, so obviously people are going to use that to sweat since the pro players use it. It's like the competitive weapon of this game here. And then the XMC is the DLC gun, obviously, is the MSMC from BO2. This is footage from my montage, which I actually made an XMC only montage. This is literally pre-patch gameplay where the 3-shot kill range was literally insane, and you see here that's ridiculous. It still is overpowered to this date, but not as good as it was as you're seeing from this gameplay. Moving forward to Infinite Warfare, guys, as you see right off the bat, this person sees me using the dual world models, and they know for a fact that it's toxic, and that's why they were punching me and shooting at me. That's how you know, like, just the community of the game is just aware of the toxic guns. But yeah, we got the Akimbo models as well as the NV4 and the K-Bar 32. Those are the most overpowered and overused guns here in Infinite Warfare. Cheesy Cheese says NV4, K-Bar, and Titan from IW. Though there is good balance in that game, these 3 dominate. So yeah, this game did have pretty good weapon balance. It really did. But just the NV4 and the K-Bar and even the models, dude, they're so toxic, especially the models. But you can't go wrong with any of those guns because they're pretty good, so obviously they're going to be widely used. You can use them at any single type of, like, you know, map and use it with any type of playstyle, so that's why they're really overused and they're extremely good. With World War II here, guys, the 2 most overused and overpowered guns are definitely the Lewis light machine gun and the PPSH. So as you see I'm giving you guys a good example of why the Lewis is overpowered on shipment here. I just kept spraying off of spawn because that's what he can do with the Lewis. You can just keep spraying and spraying, and it's gonna consistently 3-shot kill because of the high damage on it. So the Lewis is the most popular not SMG, my bad, LMG in this game, especially if you just head glitch and camp with it, and it's the wave. Why not? Wall banging with it, everything you can do with the Lewis. It's crazy good. Especially if you have the variant that I have right there. But the PPSH right here, so this guy says the PPSH from COD World War II, every lobby has one or two, even more, and it was overpowered in the beginning. So yeah, I don't think they ever have nerfed the PPSH from my memory. It's been good ever since they had the beta for World War II, especially if you have those heroic weapon variants, or just any of the variants that have the better iron sights, like the Snake 2. Right here, the iron sights are just beautiful, and it makes the gun so good, and it's just such a consistent, amazing SMG here in World War II. I love it a lot. Going to Black Ops 4, the two most overpowered guns in this game are definitely the Titan right here, which is just so versatile at close range, medium range, long range. Doesn't matter where you're at, it's gonna be a powerhouse of a gun, especially with that oppressor operator mod, which shakes the screen. And by the way, look at these usernames: Successor, Dark, and One. Just wow, those are some OG gamer tags for one, and some sweaty gamer tags if I ever found one. But we got the VMP right here, and this person says the most annoying gun is the VMP from Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and Jackson says the BO4 VMP is probably the most used DLC of all time. So yeah, that's the other gun, of course. Here we got the VMP is ridiculous in BO4. Anyone can pretty much get it. You just have to get 50 reserve crates and trade them in for this DLC gun, and then you have it right then and there. So yeah, both VMPs and BO4 and BO3 are just very toxic. But finally, guys, let's go ahead and go to Modern Warfare and end the video off. Yeah, M4A1 and MP5 here from Modern Warfare. The M4 used to be way better when the game first came out, and way overused compared to nowadays, because there's more DLC guns now. So I mean, that's a plus, but it's still a very ridiculous gun here. Stu says it would be MP5 if anything on MW now, but even the MP5 gets nowhere near as used as the bounty as someone, which that's true. Malik says MP5 and MW is the most overused gun. Banana says MP5 MW, even though I use it when I get really angry. And Giovanni, the ground MP5 combo in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and just so on and so forth, man. Just so many people said MP5 and the M4 for Modern Warfare. It's definitely a very good duo here in MW, but it's not going to be just as iconic and more ridiculous than the Bow and ASM1 combo, especially having the Obsidian City and the Speakeasy for variants in that game. But anyways, guys, that's literally it right there. That's the entire video going over the history of pretty much overpowered guns in every single Call of Duty from Call of Duty 4 up until Modern Warfare 2019. I usually don't include Call of Duty Mobile in these videos here. I don't know if you guys would want them, but I apologize for any Call of Duty Mobile users out there. It's just kind of hard putting the COD Mobile in my videos sometimes, and I just want to include the main COD series, you know? But regardless, I hope you all enjoyed this video. It took a while to make here, and again, huge shout out to Brac. Go check out his music down below in the description, and comment down below Brac if you guys made it to the end of the video here, and tell me what you think about his music if you guys have to give it a listen. Have a good rest of your day. Stay amazing. Stay safe out there. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Bitches been saying I be stuck in the same place. I be making waves, so you wanna do it, save face. Better say grace. I ain't fucking with the naysay. Been out of shape, but I'm moving at a fast pace.